Welcome back to today's Connected and Divided episode, The Ignorance Algorithm, the dangers of digital illiteracy. We will be backpacking off the topic of the great digital divide and the disproportionate access to technology. However, we will be more closely examining digital literacy and how unequal digital literacy is dangerous. And doesn't it make sense to first explain what digital literacy is before showing you its dangers? Well, digital literacy as defined by UNESCO is the ability to confidently and critically use full range of digital technologies for information, communication, and basic problem solving in all aspects of life. The world has gone digital, so it is important to have digital literacy skills to navigate it. Stick around for some thoughtful, insightful interviews with global experts. In a world driven by technology, access to the internet and digital skills can mean the difference between opportunity and exclusion. This is the digital divide. Billions are still offline, and for many, the lack of access to digital tools and knowledge deepens existing inequalities in education, employment, and civic participation. Now we head to an interview with Dr. Amandeep Gill, UNESCO Special Envoy in Technology, referencing the UNESCO article, Empowering Women Through the Digital Literacy, IFAI's Impact Across Marginalized Communities.
Because the world today is so digitalized, unequal understanding of how to navigate information can cause significant damage in terms of undermining minority groups. Especially women. Unequal digital literacy between women and men causes them to be less informed about current news and reduces their ability to communicate effectively online or gain the help and support they need, especially in more preferable counties. We've seen how digital literacy, especially among women in marginalized communities, can transform lives. Though through programs supported in IFAP, women gain critical skills not just to use technology, but to become creators of content and agents of change.
However, the risks of unequal digital literacy extend beyond economic barriers. Our next interview is with Dr. Elaine Kuing from University School of Medicine and a health and equity expert referencing the PMC article, The Digital Divide is a Human Rights Issue, Advancing Social Inclusion Through Social Work Advocacy.
Digital literacy connects more than our ability to be educated on today's news. When people can't navigate digital systems, it affects their health outcomes too. During the pandemic, we saw stark disparities. Those with limited digital skills struggled to access telehealth or even schedule vaccines. The world's reliance on technology has increased, and therefore, the majority of support is now only accessible through digital devices. Unequal understanding of how to navigate the internet decreases less accessible people's chances of getting the most effective medical help.
As the digital landscape grows, so does the urgency. Bridging the digital divide isn't just about access to devices, it is about equitable empowerment because there are dangers when digital literacy is unequal. From classrooms to clinics to rural villages to urban centers, digital literacy is no longer optional, it is a necessity. Digital literacy must be equal for all. It significantly increases the quality of life as explained by the National Institute of Health in The Digital Divide is a Human Rights Issue, Advancing Social Inclusion Through Social Work Advocacy. The greater dependency on technology that the world has experienced causing health, education, employment, and equality issues is disadvantaged communities and minority groups. Those with less access to digital literacy have less access to the world and accountable information. Their chances are significantly less than those with digital literacy. For these reasons, social justice actions such as government intervention to increase access to digital devices and educational programs to increase digital literacy skills is a required action to increase equal digital literacy across the board, increasing everyone's chances at a better life in the modern world. Continuing on this series topic of the digital divide, our next episode introduces tech colonialism and the dependence of the global south on the global north's tech infrastructure. Keep watching to learn more, and thank you for joining us on today's episode of Connected and Divided.